Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your mid-March tarot forecast, and your theme is the Princess of Cups, synchronicity, intuition, allowing that information to flow in, receiving intuitive messages. We also have the Moon, very sensitive, and also this is a very sensitive card as well. So listening to your dreams and just receiving the information that is out there, going with your intuition and being open with that, all right? So let's see how the rest of the month is going to look. I've shuffled the cards off camera, but I'm showing you that I'm cutting the deck, and I am, interesting. I've got 3 different decks. I've got my cat deck, my Thoth deck, and my Mystic Mondays deck, representing what's happening on the surface. Beneath the surface, and also advice cards for each week of the month. Now, please do stick around until the end, where you pick your own destiny cards. And if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and I love reading your comments so much. Okay, I will show you what we have in just a moment, but overall looking really positive, so this is cool. I'll show you first the 2 on the surface cards for week 3 and 4, then I'll show you below the surface and advice cards as well. So during the 3rd week, we've got the 10 of Wands, and then the 4th week, the King of Pentacles on the surface. It looks like you've worked really hard to get to especially during the 3rd week, you've worked really hard to get to a particular position, and it's almost like you've come to the end of that because it's 10. It's the end of the cycle, but you might be a little bit stuck in, well, this is the way that I've been doing things so far, and maybe a little bit stuck just in the way that you got there, not really necessarily wanting to switch it up, or maybe not necessarily doing everything for the original reason that you intended. Yes, you've accomplished a lot, but it looks like you're thinking about what the next step is, but you might be like, oh, don't be too rigid, too stuck, you know what I mean? But during the 4th week, it looks like you are in a really, really positive, especially like financial, physical situation where, very, very practical, very secure. So you are lining whatever it is that you are accomplishing, you are lining yourself up for a future of security when it comes to business, finances, where you live, physical health and body. So that's very, very good. Now I'll show you what's beneath the surface for the 3rd week and the advice card. Now, just a reminder, seeing this one, okay, this is on the surface, okay, but the 10 of Wands is on the surface, but it's a little bit different from what's beneath the surface, because beneath the surface, we have got the Queen of Cups, and your advice card is the Ace of Cups. So these cups here absolutely line up with the Princess of Cups, okay? Being open to intuition, receiving messages and guidance from the universe. So on the surface, you might be like, I've come this far and this is the structure that I've built for myself. But beneath the surface, we've got the Queen of Cups. So just maybe getting more in touch, with your intuition, and like I said, listening to your dreams, and receiving those messages, almost like backing up to make space to allow it to come towards you, right? On the surface, you've got the energy of moving forward. I'm going to do this next. I have to do this, okay? But, this is fire. Wands are fire, and cups are like water, a bit more contradictory energy, right? So I think even though on the surface you might want to go forward, right? I think you need to think about receiving particular messages about what to do next. It's not necessarily an action card. It's a receiving the messages, okay? And look, we've got the Ace of Cups as your advice card. A message is coming. You do need to be able to receive it. And this is almost like the cups are kind of like a birth. They're a confirmation. You are going in the right direction. And also just to remember, is this spiritually fulfilling? Is this emotionally fulfilling? Whatever you're moving forward with, right? To get in touch with your emotions as well because whatever you're moving forward with, if you don't have an emotional connection to what it is that you're doing, you will in the long run not succeed, right? So it's not just about status. It's not just about accomplishing things, even for your own ego, you know what I mean? And we need ego. I'm not dissing ego, okay? But there needs to be a balance. But you need to kind of receive those messages, and a message will come that will point you in the correct direction of an emotionally fulfilling, okay? Now, it seems like overall you're going to receive the messages, right? It's just like, how much information are you going to let in? Be open to as much information as possible. So during the 4th week, on the surface, we've got the King of Pentacles. So definitely in the energy of being in line with financial security, very good business, very good at accounting, math, things like that. Very strong physical health, sensible, practical, no nonsense, no bullshit, but still can be quite a generous person, right? So that's a great energy for the 4th week. And beneath the surface, we've got the Sun. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck. Potentially Leo influence, but whatever it is whatever information you've received, for whatever goal it is that you're doing, like, it will bring emotional fulfillment, joy, happiness, celebration, pleasure, a lust for life. There even might be a partnership with someone else, like a business partnership that is both very, very positive for both of you, lines up with both of what you want, okay? This could be romantic as well, friendship. Regardless, it's very, very, very good. And whatever this is might come by the summertime. Your advice card, however, is Justice. So Justice is saying to look at things in a balanced manner. This might be finding balance with, the head and the heart, for example, doing things that are logical but still emotionally fulfilling, but to look at things clearly, right? And also, if there are any pressing legal issues, to definitely pay attention to them. Like, this is very positively aspected. So if you are having any like contractual or legal issues, it looks like things will come out in your favor because it is so positively aspected, okay? Now, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. You are about to pick your own destiny cards. And do please comment below, like, how has the reading resonated with you? What is it that you're moving towards? Like, I'm so curious. This is so interesting. Do you think you need to be more open and receptive to information? Do you think that maybe you should listen to your dreams more? Have you been noticing any synchronicities? Did synchronicities lead you to my channel? Is it synchronicities or the YouTube algorithm? Never know. All right, so 1, 2, or 3. Pick the number that first sticks out in your head straight away. Never second guess yourself. It's the number that makes you feel most like grounded and relaxed. If you picked 1, let's see what we've got. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, well done. Okay, so if you picked 1, on the surface, we've got the 2 of Cups, beneath the surface, the Ace of Swords, and your advice is the World. This is so cool. So when we've got the 2 of Cups, that is an absolute soulmate connection. It might actually line up with that Ace of Cups during the 3rd week. There may have been an opportunity for love. Now, this isn't necessarily romantic, but if it is, well done. It could be family, friend, just business partnership. Honestly, it could be any type of partnership, but regardless, it is karmic, okay? Both of you chose to meet up in this lifetime, and that's why you feel that amazing connection. It's like, if this is someone new, it's like you've known them forever, because you have. And yeah, but regardless, you're on the same page, and you want the same things. There's equality, equal give and take in the relationship, very positive compatibility. Yeah, so very, very, very good. Very emotionally fulfilling. So that's great. I definitely see this would happen more in the 3rd week, right? With all the cups. Now, beneath the surface, we've got the Ace of Swords. So this could be like, this could have come from sometimes swords these days can mean social media or messages or talking. So like, maybe you met online, maybe you live in different parts of the world, maybe one of you travels a lot. Maybe this all started from a message, like a DM or something like that. But it also could be from a new perspective, or it has taken a lot of courage and strength to actually be able to get to this place where you're connecting with someone on such a powerful level, right? Your advice card is the World, and the World is like, You know, the world is a dancer, the world is your oyster, everything's coming full circle. This might actually mean physical travel. You might be traveling to meet this person. Both of you might want to travel, but both of you might be each other's end game, if that makes sense. Like, this might be the completion of a cycle, like you finally met this person. So that's really cool. That's really good. Well done. Pat on the back for you. If you pick 2, let's see what we've got. Interesting. Oh, this is cool. All right, cool. So if you pick 2, on the surface we have got the moon. Beneath the surface we've got the 4 of Swords, truce, and your advice card is the 9 of Cups. Love this one. Okay, so it seems that, let's see, I guess it's, okay, so the moon is all right aspected, okay? It can be anything from, you know, reflecting, soul searching, dark night of the soul, but it could be a little bit of illusion, deceit, and trickery. Beneath the surface, there's a truce. So where there once was maybe conflict, arguments, or stress within your life, mainly up in your head, right? Or maybe more verbal or text or whatever, maybe online, social media, right? There seems to be some sort of a bit of a truce, but it seems like someone might be being a little bit sneaky or deceptive or something along those lines. But it could be soul searching, it really depends. But it looks like there is a bit of space where there once was conflict. So there's this new growth that is occurring within the chaos that will eventually spread out. So it's a good start, all right? But swords are all like mental headspace. So there might have been a bit of stress in your life, maybe caused by by a certain person. Maybe you're sneaking away from that, or they are. Or you just found out that they weren't being real, and it's like you have that sudden clarity, like, what the hell am I fighting for? What the heck is up with this person, okay? Your advice card is the 9 of Cups. This is the wish card, also positive health overall. So if you have, maybe you were like disappointed or someone wasn't being honest, someone was causing you stress previously, right? The 9 of Cups is saying like to put the desire of what you truly want that will be emotionally fulfilling for you out there in the universe, right? This is, how are you supposed to get what you want if you don't ask for what you want? You know what I mean? So ask for what you want, put it out there, put both of your hands right now on your heart. Think about exactly what you want that will make you feel emotionally fulfilled. If it's a relationship, if it's a living situation, if it's work. And put that wish out there to the universe. Well done. You have put your order in. Now, just like at a restaurant, after you put your order in, you just wait. The universe is taking care of everything, and boom, you will have a beautiful dish of whatever you wish very shortly. Well, in due time, okay? So, if you picked 3, let's see what we've got. Oh, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Interesting. Oh my gosh. You've got the Knight of Swords on the surface, 7 of Wands, Valor beneath the surface, 7 of Cups, advice card. It seems like you or someone who is maybe being a little bit reactive for good reason or not good reason, but I feel like for most of you for good reason. This could be someone else. Someone is like kicking off, kind of wanting to start maybe an argument or won't let something go, or they're being a bit immature with their words, their perspective, messages, social media, could be something like that. And they're kind of being a little bit reactive, like acting before thinking maybe because of that little bit of immaturity. And then it looks like, but it could be you, right? You could just, someone might be really pissing you off and you're just like, oh, and you're like kind of reacting in a negative way before really thinking or making sure that you're calm, right? So I'm not saying it's not for a good reason. Like it might not be, and it could be you, or this could be the other person. Beneath the surface with the 7 of Wands, Valor, like it's just saying, you know, keep the higher ground. There's bullshit going on, but you got to stand your ground. I'm getting the tinglies. This is very true. You've got to stand your ground, own your space, and you don't necessarily have to react. You don't have to move forward. You don't have to go on the offense, but just hold your ground. Keep the high ground because you are in the right. Your advice card is the 7 of Cups, okay? Illusion, delusion, false prizes. Like, I feel like someone is not being completely truthful, and they're not being very completely truthful with you. They might try and take this 1% of the truth and blow it up, okay? So it's deceitful. And even if they're not like overtly lying to you, they might be delusional and lying to themselves. So they think that they're telling the truth, but they're not. This could also be you or someone that is having problems with alcohol or drugs or some sort of addictive behavior, because that creates a coat of like this fog, not being able to see things clearly or thinking things are differently from the way that they are. So please be very careful about that. Now is definitely a time to avoid things like that that might cloud your judgment. You really do need to just focus on standing your ground. Yeah, but I think you're going to be like getting really annoyed and pissed off at people, probably for good reason. You're going to have your guard up. You're going to be on guard, right? So anyways, but yeah, be careful of those false prizes and illusion and delusion, okay? Because there's some big untruths out there right now if you picked 3, all right? If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website down below. You can follow me on social media. I'm kind of lazy lately with Instagram, but I promise I'll get back to it soon. I do monthly, mid-monthly readings, and please comment below. Love reading your comments so much, and they really do mean a lot. Still here? You get a secret bonus card. What is it? Ooh. 2 of Swords, stalemate, whatever's going on. If you have conflict with someone, you really need to think about, should you just walk away? Because I don't think things are going to go the way that you want them to go, right? Moving forward is just going to get you even more stuck in the situation with this other person, and it's just going to cause you stress. You might just need to cut your losses and bounce. Up to you. Have a great month. Bye.